Hello everyone, welcome back. It's Eden Star Early Access Coverage, episode 24, day 19. And today it's all about the second Eden kit. That's it, it's the whole thing. It's about the second Eden kit. We're going to place it, we're going to build around it, we're going to see what we get from it. Before we get too carried away, let's just double check here because we want to make sure that we're comparing the right thing. So our maximum generated power is 800 megawatts, and we can hold a certain number of things. Let's max store. What else? Richmondite, max. Actually, we're going to hang on to that because we're going to be using that. Ironite, protonite, Tenel. We're not going to be doing much with that. Store. I'm just trying to fill it up. I'm not really concerned necessarily with the thing. I just want to get it full so that it's saying we can't store anymore in the Eden kit. Okay, for now we'll just max store. Okay, so we've got 5 slots available now, 800 megawatts. If either of those go up, we know that it's worthwhile getting a second Eden kit and placing it next to the first one or near the first one. And if they don't, then we know that for at least the time being, it's not. It's just that simple. We want 2, and within the there we go, there's the Eden kit. What? Not enough materials to craft item. I think you're mistaken there, Mr. Eden kit warning. It's telling us it wants to place it, which is good. It was probably a leftover ghosty from something else. And we can't really get a running start from here, so the simplest thing, and we can't make it happen because we're awful. Look at the ramp. Our poor ramp is just taking a beating. It's a little bit tricky to see with this overlay, but it's going to be fine. Oh, bloody hell. Someone is conspiring against us. Alright, get up there. Move up. Faster. Climb the thing. Get on top of the stuff. There we go. And now we can jump down here, which is where I want it to be from the beginning. Carefully, so as not to fall off. And we want to line this up anywhere that it will accept it, but as close to our existing facility as possible, I think. What about that? Nope. 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 It won't let us place it with the bits dangling over the edge, which is fine. We've not necessarily got our heart set on it, but oh, we almost had something there. Look at that. There's a thing. If ever there was a thing, that's it right there. Can we maybe? I wish I could see better how close it is to the rest of the facility, so that we can line it up the way that we want it to be lined up. But I'm not sure that that is going to be possible. It was one thing to place the first one and just get it in a spot where it would fit the 3x3 tiles that you need. It's a little bit different getting the second one close enough and lined up to do what you want to do. I think that's kind of telling us that we're maxed out for space there. Let's see, how did we do? Yeah, we got right up to it, or pretty close enough anyways. I don't think we're going to be falling through that gap. No, we can't fall through that gap. That was sort of the key thing. And now we've got these Tenel foundation blocks. Not enough materials to craft my butt. Okay, so it won't let us place one there, or there, or there, or there, which is fine. It's totally fine. We can adapt to almost any situation. We can put them all back here, and that is fantastic. And now, one of the things that I wanted to do was, we're going to make a wall, or a door, I should say, not a wall. I don't want it to accidentally fly through the cube and start dismantling our Eden kit inside, so we're just trying to be a little bit cautious. At least if you go until you see the little shard appear, and then you know that basically you've gone as far as you can go. Now we are going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 per layer, and we want 3 layers. So 21 Bridgmanite cubes, primitives, cube, material. No, we don't want max. Didn't want min either. Can we hold it down? No, we have to click. We have to click for all of the things. Create. Now, let's see. What have we got? Okay. Wow. You big mean jerk face. You. Max. Store. Nope. So it didn't expand our inventory capacity at all. And a viewer had actually pointed this out, so it doesn't do anything, but sometimes I like to see things firsthand for myself. So they were correct, that viewer who pointed that out, that you can't expand your inventory capacity by adding a second Eden kit. But it did start to expand our power generation capacity, so you could get more turrets in a confined space by adding a second, third, fourth Eden kit. From the looks of things, you just have to place them and then expand them like we did with the other ones. And it would also have an impact on the size of your shield as well, but more in the sense of overlapping. You know, the Eden kits aren't sitting right on top of one another, so by having them a little ways apart, it makes the shield a little bit bigger. So not necessarily a waste, I wouldn't say, but at the same time, you know, gathering up Eden kits as a central priority in life, hoping that it's going to make everything easier for you, may not bring the results you were hoping for. And now it's not going to let me build right there because it's too close to the shenanigan, which makes me a little bit sad in the face. But what we might be able to do, if we're fortunate, if we come up here, place one there. It's fairly easy to kind of do it this way. Fortunately, very fortunately. We want one more there, yep. And then, so we're going to have to make some more cubes in order to get this properly covered all the way around. Kind of get out of our own way there. 1, 2, 3, and one more. Cannot build unstable structure. It is not. Get off my screen. I can see out here maybe now being unstable because there's no foundation underneath. I would accept that as reasonable. And apparently we need to make more cubes, but I have a feeling we're going to make these cubes and then we're going to be carrying them around from now until the end of time because we've got no real use for them. Let's actually take the convert. The fiber, continue. I meant to do max. Fiber, convert, continue. Didn't really allow us to do much, but it got it out of our inventory and gave us 61 more megawatts towards the 100 that we need for another turret. So I wouldn't call it a waste by any stretch of the imagination, but it's also not going to save the day either. We're going to make 3 more because that's what we need to finish the walls, but I don't know if it's going to let us actually place them. These guys, and we also have to get the roof on. 1, 2, 3, create. But for now, we're going to give it a shot. Unstable. Don't you dare tell me unstable. That's not nice. We've been working very hard to make sure that everything is stable and good, and you lie. You lie to us. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more. That's not bad. Fortunately, we have lots and lots of Bridgmanite, so it's not like we're going to run out of stuff anytime soon. Create. But we also have turrets to be thinking about, so I want to be just kind of cautious about what resources we're using and where, because you never know. You get to that one spot, that one terrible, horrifying place where you realize if you had just not wasted something on that one thing you could have lived without, maybe your friend Bob would be alive today. It's just, you never want to leave yourself in that position. It could be that we're just making something that's going to be that much... Don't push me around, turret. Could be just that we're making something that's going to be that much harder to defend. 1, 2, 3. Making more cubes. Willy-nilly, a little bit at a time. 2, 3, create. 1, 2, 3. Now, will that let me actually place a block here? Wow, spending all our time in the menu today. Create 1. Yes. Okay, so it's not going to let us actually create that, which is fine. Or build that, I should say. Now, what we want to do is... can we repair this? I don't know if we have the materials. Well, we can. Excellent. We've repaired it. And now we're going to reclaim the full item. Did we get it? I think we got it. And this guy we're going to reclaim. And this guy we're going to reclaim. This guy, do we have enough, not insufficient materials? We need more tennel, I think, in order to make that happen. Defenses, auto turret. We don't need to do that. We need to do this. We can make more. Do we want to make more? Yeah, I think we do. Why wouldn't we want to make more? So we're going to go with Ironite because that's the one that we have the most of, and we're going to create. Gives us a total of 5 turrets to place. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to place them. We're going to place 1, 2, 3. Might as well... Can we put one up here? I don't think placing it on the face of the stone really did much for us. 4 and 5. So we have a little bit more separation in between the turrets. We have 2.5 minutes left before night falls. I'm kind of wondering if I can spot any tunnel we can run out and grab enough to repair this guy. He's down to 38%. 10 tunnel and 5 protonite. What do we have in storage? Ironite, bridgemanite, ceruleum. We have 3 tunnel. Yeah, that's not enough to do much of anything. We will max store. That's all we can do for storage. Carrying around these tunnel foundations, they're not necessarily going to do us any good, but that's what we're doing. You know what? I wonder. Defenses. Let's try something different. If we can. We can't. Yes, we can. We can go over here. Where can we go? Up here. Get up there. Climb like you mean it. We got work to do. And up here. Oops. Ha ha ha. We'll get enough ceruleum out of this. Just throw down an energy turret. Something to do. We'll see what happens. It's not necessarily something that I'm expecting is going to make a huge difference to our ability to defend things. But it's something that we'll easily have the materials to make. And replace that badly damaged turret before it gets destroyed in the first Ichabomb. Ichabomb crane. No, not funny. I know. I should have known better. There we go. Defenses, energy turret, ceruleum. We've got the protonite. Create. And we're going to blob that right there. So I think these guys just basically do like a pushback sort of thing, which helps keep things away while your turrets are busy, and then when your turrets can focus their attention on whatever this thing is pushing back or trying to push back, then they kill it. That's the theory. So we're heading up to nighttime. We've got 6 seconds left. And we're going to see what happens. Our expanded base, recently expanded base. Eden Kit in danger. Hi guys. It's good to see you again. Yes, it's bigger. Wow. We are just getting bounced. Oh, wow. We were getting bounced all over the place. And as usual, our turrets were doing approximately nothing to help us. We have no ammunition for our rifle. We have 12 rounds for our pistol. So we're gonna see what happens here. Ammo depleted. Do we have anything? No, we don't have anything. We lost everything when we died. When we got knocked way the hell off of our base and into a chasm. This guy, he's got 30 rounds. These guys are just hanging out right above all our turrets. And the turrets are like, yeah, whatever. We're on break. Look at this guy. He's doing his thing. Are there any turrets left up here? Yes. There are many turrets left up here. It looks as though our energy turret didn't really survive. He shot him once, and now he's taking a nap. There we go. Now they're finishing him off. I understand there's, you know, mechanics at play here, like the turrets don't turn as fast as, you know, it would be ideal, and that's kind of a limiting mechanic. There's not necessarily anything wrong with that. But between the explosion launching me into the chasm and the turrets just letting it happen, I'm kind of thinking that we need like a retaining wall on the side of the base so that we can't get pushed around like that anymore. Oh, wow. I mean, we got knocked for a mile. Look at where the chasm is. It's just on the other side of the shield down there. Oh, here we go. So these guys here, like that guy, he just got knocked for a mile too. This turret here was hitting them there. That turret would have been in range to hit him as well, and he wasn't. And so they're just kind of fluttering around, doing what they want to do. We've got 50 seconds left in the nighttime. I wonder if it's just if you're using turrets with anything other than the basic auto turret, if the AI just kind of goes a little bit wonky. We've always had questions in the back of my mind about whether or not the turrets were doing what they were supposed to be doing, even when we just had the auto turrets. But here is another example. 2 turrets aiming at the guy, but they never actually shot at him. They just let this guy do it, and he took about a third of his health in damage during the process. So it's something to keep in mind. We've got we're covering more space as well. So with the turrets spread out a little bit more, it's obviously this guy here isn't necessarily going to be able to reach something that this guy can when it's up over there. But these guys are, you're both in trouble. You're grounded. We survived into another day. The Ikas are taking off. Again, he's just fluttering around making fun of this turret, and the turret's looking at him. Finally takes the shot. Hooray! So that's basically this version of the game. We've done everything that we can, realistically speaking. All that would be left at this point is running around gathering materials to repair and build out our base, but there's nothing to really build out for. And make ammunition and keep things going for the nighttime defense. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to wait for a little while. We're going to let the next major update come out. Whenever that comes out, there's going to be new monsters, new maps, new all kinds of new crazy stuff that's going to come out. And when there's enough to kind of take another look at it, then that's what we're going to do. We're going to come back and take a look at it. I'm looking forward to a lot of the building options that are basically on deck coming out. Some of the new monsters look absolutely horrifying. And of course, you know, mechanics will change as things progress. Balancing issues will be altered as things are added to the game. So it's going to be changing quite a lot between now and what we see when the game actually launches. And we're going to keep an eye on it. As far as just kind of making a new episode to let you watch me run around gathering materials, repairing the base, and defending things at night, I don't think too many people are going to be too keen on that. So that's what we're going to avoid. If you want to be notified when I add the next video in the series, the easiest way to do that would be to subscribe to my channel, and that way whenever that video comes out, at least you'll know, you'll be notified when I do add it. Otherwise, leave your comments and feedback. Thanks for watching, guys, and take care.